welcome back to Velox 18. As you can see, things just got interesting. It's Saturday morning, I'm trying to get home, and we got some fluffy white stuff falling on the hood of the truck. It's gonna be that kind of day. Let's get it started. Roll the music. This is a pay to park spot, but the thing is open, so it's kind of like vehicle not detected. Just because I can get out without paying doesn't mean I should, right? It says vehicle not detected. All right, it's not working. Well, I got parking for free. I kind of thought with that thing being stuck up that maybe it wasn't working properly, but I'm not one to steal just because I can. There's a mentality in some places where it's like, if you didn't lock your bike, well then you must not have wanted it very much. So then like that's people's excuse for stealing from you. Is like, well, if you didn't want it to get stolen, you probably wouldn't have left it out in front of that, gas station, convenience store. If you really didn't want your bike to get stolen, you would have locked it up, like a responsible bike owner. Like, if it's not tied down, if it's not chained down, then, it must not be that important to the person and you can take it. I actually heard someone say, like, I remember my dad told me, if they didn't lock it up, it's fair game. And I was just like, how is that something your dad taught you? He taught you that if someone didn't put a chain on their bike, that it's your like right to steal it from them. Anyway, so that's that same thing. Just because the bike wasn't chained up, I wasn't gonna go taking off and riding off with it. I tried to scan my ticket, and the ticket scan, when I pulled up, it said vehicle not detected. And then when I tried to scan the ticket, it said vehicle not detected again. So I just, all right, well, I gave it an attempt. But get some fuel in here, and then we'll get on our way this morning. It's time to take off. Let's go and do this thing. I did check the weather. Because this snow did sneak up on me. All of a sudden, I looked down and I said, the weather says it's going to snow tonight. It didn't say it was going to snow when I looked at the weather last night, or earlier in the day. But anyway, so I set up the camera because I was like, well, it's supposed to snow. I'm going to see if it snows overnight. Well, not only did it snow overnight, but it's still snowing at 5:30 in the morning, or just before 5:30. So we're going to start driving, but I checked the weather, and they had a weather statement for this area, for Southern Illinois and for Kentucky. And basically they said it's not going to accumulate on the roadways, on the warm surfaces. So shouldn't impact travel is what it said. Shouldn't impact travel. So I'm going to take their word for it. If you guys know me, I've never driven in snow besides in my Suburban. So yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be like a serious storm, but at the same time, you know, you never know, do you? Never can tell, can you? Anyway, so we're going to get on down the road. We're going home today. This load that we got, that we picked up in Wisconsin yesterday, actually delivers to Cookeville, Tennessee on Monday. So we'll go home for the weekend, and then we'll leave out Monday morning to go make our delivery. Thank you, Mr. Truck Driver, for moving over and giving me room. Appreciate it. But anyway, oh, look at all the snow blow off the hood. That looks cool. All right, we're gonna go drive through this little wintry, this little first signs of winter, November 12th. It's first signs that winter is fast approaching. So anyway, all right, I will catch up with you guys down the road. We got about a little over 4 hours to get home, and then we start our weekend. So easy Saturday morning drive. We're up before most other people are. We should be able to get through Nashville and all that without too much of a problem. So should be at the little drop yard around 9:30. That's the plan right now. That's the plan, Stan. We'll go with the flow, Joe. All right. Yeah, catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right. Well, we've only been on the road for 5 or 10 minutes, but already this snow is coming down quite a bit heavier than it was when we were stopped. So this is a little more than what I thought we would run into, but it's not like accumulating on the ground or anything on the roadway. I think there's enough cars moving across the roadway to keep it from kind of stacking up, but definitely not going the speed limit right now. We're not going 70, I'll tell you that, and I might back it down even more if I feel like we're getting to a weird spot where if I feel like we're going to be having traction issues. But I was just surprised at how much snow was actually falling, because they said it was only going to be like an inch or less, and well, it's snowing pretty good. Snowing pretty good. I feel like I like that show, Alaska: The Last Frontier. Basically, any of the Alaska shows, you know, I'm pretty into them. I like it. It's you know, it's a whole different world they live in. Like they live to survive each winter, basically. And I was just thinking about, like, if I was on the Discovery Channel and this was like a TV show, it'd be like, first signs of winter. First signs of winter are here. We better hurry up with our chores before winter really hits. We got to winterize this and that. Got to do this. Got to get this done. Or if you really just did it like all in on trucking, it'd be like, we were this close to losing our lives today. Any one of these snowstorms could be our last. All it takes is one pothole. There goes a steer tire. Some of those shows I enjoy, and some of them you just get tired of the over dramatization of stuff. You're like, we enjoy it without you making it sound like they're about to die because the snow is falling, or because, you know, something something that's like really basic, you know. Like, we take some serious risks by driving 80,000 pounds down these roads and sleeping in, you know, sketchy areas in Chicago and stuff. But you know, we can't make that, we can't like over dramatize that. That's just silly. It's just kind of silly. You know, one of these nights I may not wake up. You know, it's like, well, yeah, that's true for everybody. That's true for everybody. And you know, this job is a dangerous job, but it's not that crazy. It's really not. It's snowing good. I actually have my other camera on, but my other camera couldn't pick it up as well as this camera does. This camera has like the auto adjustment for lighting and for all of that kind of stuff, so it catches stuff in the dark a lot better than my camera. I usually do like just the fast speed driving on. It's like a little action camera, and yeah, I see we're dropping down to 55. You don't gotta flash at me. You don't gotta flash at me. We're getting there. Going to 55. Construction zone speed limit. Anyway, that other camera doesn't have the same quality that the phone actually has. The phone has a really good camera, and it has all the auto adjustment stuff, so that, you know, as I'm driving, it'll adjust to, you know, changes in the lighting and changes in the direction that the camera is facing. You know, if I'm facing towards the sun or away from the sun, it adjusts automatically. So it's just got a better auto focusing, better auto lighting, all of the adjustments. All trucks use left lane. All right. This always makes cars really mad, but the sign tells us to do it, so listen to the signs. Say sorry to all of the four-wheelers out there who ignore signs. Yeah, this is a decent little dusting we're getting right here. It's the first sign of winter. Better start making plans. We'll be here before we know it. Got a lot to get done. This was just a warning shot across the bow. The real war is coming. Oh, Discovery Channel. You guys, crazy. All right. I just wanted to show all the snow. That's all I was doing. Finding stuff to talk about so I could show you how much it's snowing. Let's keep on getting down the road. Now that it's getting light out, we can see a little bit of the accumulation. Just a little bit, just a dusting. Sorry, is this not exciting for you guys? I know. You guys gotta remember that I'm from California, alright? And not from like the Sierras in California, but like down by the coast. I remember one time when I was a kid, and I was sitting on the edge of the bus seat on the aisle. You know, when you used to have to sit three to a seat. So the person on the edge, you'd have like half of one butt cheek on the seat. So you're sitting there like getting a leg workout the whole time you're sitting on the bus. And I was in like first or second grade. I don't remember which, but first or second grade. So we're talking like 1990 right now, all right? 1990, 91, somewhere there. everyone starts going, it's snowing, it's snowing. And everyone stands up on their seats and they're reaching their hands out the window. Well, everyone except poor Nick, because Nick's on the aisle seat. And so I'm like looking over people's shoulders trying to see. And everyone's like, oh, that was amazing. It snowed in Nipomo. Crazy. And I was like, yeah, crazy. And that's all I knew was that I had firsthand reports that some snowflakes had fallen in our little like coastal town, and but I didn't actually get to experience that. So yeah, kind of a bummer, man. Kind of a bummer, to be honest. So anyway, so that's that. You know, that every time I get to see snow, I remember that feeling of it's snowing and not getting to see it. I missed out on it, and now I'm not missing out on it. Look, it's right here. It's right in front of me. I wonder if we're getting down towards the line where it's going to turn into more of a wintry mix, because there's a lot more moisture on the roadway right now. There's snow on the sides of the road, but I don't think it's snowing anymore right here. I think we might be getting into the wintry mix portion, as they call it. The wintry mix. A little sleet, a little snow, a little rain, a little drizzle, my nizzle. Alright. I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, it's sitting on the ground over here a little bit. Sitting on the ground. November 12th. Down on those, down on the grass and stuff, down on the side of the road. I know you guys probably couldn't see it, but there's a decent amount down there. Ooh, look at the side of the freaking bridge. Bridge is ice before roadway. You guys know why that is? Why they have all those signs everywhere that say bridge is ice before roadway? Because air travels below the bridge, so it cools the bridge from above and also from below, so it cools quicker than the roadway, which only cools from above. I bet you guys already knew that, because a lot of you are smarter than I am. So once again, random facts you didn't need to know with Velox 18. Let's keep on getting down the road. Alright, crossing over from Illinois into Kentucky. I always like recording when I cross this bridge over the Ohio River. This looks cool, man. I know you guys can't really see it, but there's like steam rising up off the river. The fog. And welcome to Kentucky. Good old Kentucky, folks. Keep on trucking towards home. Well, I had to stop over here to try and see if I could get a good thumbnail. One that shows that winter's here. I realized the accumulation as I was getting further south was getting lighter and lighter, so I'm trying to find a way to kind of manipulate it right now so I can get a good thumbnail. See, that looks like there's no snow, so I guess up here looks like there's more snow. What do you guys think? Somewhere there's a thumbnail in here. I just gotta steady the camera so I can take a video capture of one of these. Yeah, somewhere around here we're gonna have a a good thumbnail. But yeah, I had to stop because I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to like prove to anybody that this was the first sign of winter. You know, like not in a thumbnail form. But I mean, if you don't believe me, check it out. It's still snowing a little bit right now, but it's actually pretty thick on there. Dang! You guys can tell I don't drive in weather very much, but see, the reaper's running to keep it warm in there. 34 degrees. It's like, oh, we gotta turn on the heater. Anyway, all right. We're here in like Hopkinsville, Kentucky, something like that. So we'll get back on the road now and keep on trucking, man. Keep on trucking. We're almost home. There, 3 miles away from the exit, and we'll park this thing in the drop block and head on our way home. And yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but I think I'm gonna do something with my fast motion video back there, because I don't know, I feel like I need to do a Dooner Livingstone stupid four-wheelers do around trucks. I gotta go find some micro machines to play with or something. I gotta come up with a way to tell that story a little bit, and you know, maybe educate, pontificate, percolate. All right, yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a few miles when we get over there and when we drop this trailer and then bounce home. Still holding on to some ice from earlier, but now we just got a dirty trailer, dirty truck, and all right, time to drop it. Drop it like it's hot, you know, guys, you know. Way home. It's a long week. A lot of running around. We did, you know, a stop in how like much are you gonna cut that corner there, dude? You got a little camper and you cut the corner worse than every big truck that pulls in here. I'm telling you, people are getting on my nerves today. I don't know what it is, man. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say that I'm oh yeah, I was gonna recap the week a little bit, even though I'm not gonna recap the money until we make the delivery on Monday. But I was just gonna, really, bud? You had to, see, he could have taken that wider too. I don't get it. I don't get it. When I pulled in here, there was a car all the way out here. Somehow I was able to turn wide enough to get around them. Crazy. Weird. Anyway, so I did, what was it? One drop in Virginia, one drop in Pennsylvania. Then we picked up a load in Pennsylvania, went to Bartlett, Illinois. Dad headed from Bartlett, Illinois to Chicago, like 30 miles or 40 miles or 50 miles or whatever it was. Chicago went to Cedar Rapids. Cedar Rapids went up to Wisconsin, and then from Wisconsin we came down here to Tennessee. So pretty busy week. Pretty busy week. Kind of a lot going on. Lots of you know, all those little short runs right there around the Midwest kind of kept me busy, but pretty you know, pretty, I don't know, hectic, I guess. Just a lot of picks and drops all week long. So we'll recap everything on Monday. So tune in. Well, I guess that'll be the video for Tuesday. Tune in on Tuesday. You'll get to see the breakdown. All right, let's close out this video. Gussie Bear, I'm home. I'm home. You want to get in?
Can you?
You want to get in?
Everybody wants the door open.
Yeah, open the door. Right. See, good thing those aren't real pipes.
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful, be careful, be careful. Good thing those aren't real pipes, huh? Otherwise you would have just burned your hand.
Wows.
Gotta say, it's one thing I like about dummy pipes. My kid didn't just burn his hand off. And I would burn my shoulder and elbow like every day. All right, spin you guys around. Love you guys, peace out. See you next week on the next load, or on when we deliver this load. I don't know, you guys know what I mean. What's up, buddy?
This is Mia. Gussie, say hello.
Say hello. Say bye-bye. Say bye, YouTube. Say peace out. Say love you guys. Peace.
Gussie, say hello.
Gussie, say hello.
Happy.
Happy.